different microbes can produce toxin. For example, some fungi, some bacteria, some viruses. At start, we focus on bacterial toxins, and then after finish it, we go through the other toxins related to other microbes. So, toxin. We know many things are poisonous. There are many poisons. And if these poisons come to our body, we have problem. But some of the poisons are related to microbes, and we call them toxin. Toxin is a poisonous substance that is a specific product of metabolic activity of a living organism and is usually very unstable. Notably toxic when introduced in the tissues and typically capable of antibody formation. So sometimes some microbes produce toxins outside the body. For example, they produce toxins in a food, and when we eat a food containing microbial toxin, we go through the problem, we can have a disease. Sometimes some microbes inside our body produce their toxins. When they can come into our body, they start production of toxins, and it makes us problem and changing and make our body in unbalanced situation. So in the first part, we want to focus on bacterial toxins, and we explain them. First, we go through bacterial toxins. So the toxins related to any bacterium, we call it bacterial toxin. Many bacteria can produce toxins, enzymes, and pigments. So when we talk about bacterial toxins, we are talking about pathogenic bacteria, those bacteria which can be harmful for us. And when one microbe is pathogenic, so it has pathogenicity. But sometimes disease is weak, sometimes disease is very strong. If the disease is mild or if the disease is very strong, it is related to the virulence factors. Virulence factors. One of the virulence factor is toxin. Toxin make a bacterium more powerful. So if you have one toxin producing bacterium and one mutated without the ability of toxin production. So the toxin producer is producing a serious disease, more serious disease than non-toxin producer. So toxin is one factor of virulence, one factor of power of a pathogenic bacteria. Toxins and enzymes play important role in pathogenicity, yes, because Toxins are virulence factor. Toxins are of two types. We have two types of toxins related to the microbes. One type is exotoxins, and the other is endotoxins. As its name shows, exotoxins are those toxins producing during the bacterial life and excreted outside. Excreted outside actively. Exotoxins are usually heat labile, so they are sensitive to heat, proteins, and their structure is protein secreted by certain species of bacteria, so some bacteria can produce exotoxins, which diffuse or secrete into the surrounding medium. So this is exotoxin. But endotoxins are parts of the cell wall of gram-negative bacteria. So exotoxin has only one job. It is only toxic. But endotoxins have two jobs. First, they are structural units. After the death of the bacterium, they released and they show their second job. Second job is toxicity. So, exotoxin have only one action. It is only toxic. But endotoxin have two jobs. Main job during life it is a structural unit. But after the death of the bacterium, it shows its second job, which it is toxic. So during the life, it is not toxic. It shows only as a structural unit. Endotoxins are heat stable, unlike the exotoxins. Unlike exotoxins, which they get protein, endotoxins are heat stable, lipopolysaccharide protein complexes, which form structural components of cell wall of gram-negative bacteria and liberated on cell lysis or death of the bacteria. So, during the life, exotoxins are produced actively and released outside the bacterium, and endotoxins are part of the cell wall with different composition in outer membrane, some lipids, glucose amine sugars, cold and repeating units. When bacterium die, they release and they show their activity. So exotoxins are proteins produced inside pathogenic bacteria, most commonly gram-positive, and some gram-negative. So in gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, but not all, some. Some gram-positive and some gram-negative bacteria can produce exotoxins as part of their growth and metabolism. The exotoxins are then secreted or released into the surrounding medium during the life 99%, and after the death, if it is present, can be released at 99% it is during life. Endotoxins are the lipid portions of lipopolysaccharide or MPS that are part of the outer membrane of cell wall of gram-negative bacteria. Endotoxins are related with bacteria die and in the cell wall breaks apart. So we want to compare endotoxin and exotoxins to see what are the differences between endotoxins and endotoxins. First, exotoxins excreted by organisms, living cells. So when they are alive, they can produce it. Endotoxin is in the integral part of the cell wall, so not produced during life, and it is released after the death. Exotoxins found in some gram-positive and some gram-negative bacteria. Endotoxin is mainly related to the gram-negative bacteria. Exotoxins are polypeptide, so they are sensitive to heat, especially if there is a heat, something around 60 degrees centigrade, these toxins will be degraded. But endotoxins relatively stable, heat tolerant. Exotoxins highly antigenic. What is the meaning of highly antigenic? It means it has a good induction or immune system. An immune system has a good response to exotoxins for production of antibodies and cells. So the exotoxins are highly antigenic and very easily induce antibody production. But endotoxins weakly immunogenic. It is weak immunogenic. Weakly immune system respond to endotoxins. Toxins can be made by treating with formalin. What is the meaning of toxoid? If in the lab or in the factory you can change toxin, you can have modification on toxin by use of formalin, and changing as much as it can induce immune system without toxicity, without any problem. So what is the problem? Problem is that they are toxic and they act on cells, and for example some exotoxins act on intestinal cells, and person have diarrhea, have loose motion, and this things. So you can change the toxin, you can modify it, and modified form of the toxin we call as toxoid. And if you inject toxoid to a person, antibody is produced without any disease. Behind the filter. But for endotoxin, it is very difficult to filter an endotoxin. Exotoxins has mostly enzymatic activity. For example, going to the cell, effect on cyclic AMP, and they be effective on going water outside the cell and making diarrhea, something like working as an enzyme. They are toxin as well as they are enzyme. But endotoxins are not so. The weight of exotoxins are low. For example, their molecular weight is something around 10 kilodalton. But the molecular weight of endotoxins is 10,000 kilodalton, too much bigger than exotoxins. Exotoxins on boiling damage. Yes, previously in number 4, I explained that they are unstable to heat. They are dry. So if you boil anything containing this toxin,